my bar in the west side, turning all my days into nights. I was waiting my bar in the west side, waiting for your call, but you had someone else in mind. All I had was love for you, love for you, yeah, yeah. All I had was love for you, love for you, yeah, yeah. Was that just enough to get you through? Breaking my heart, I was a fool for you. All I had was love for you, love for you, yeah, yeah. You were playing me the whole time, telling all your lies to both sides. You were playing me the whole time. No one there to break my fall, blink of an eye, and now you're not mine. All I had was love for you, love for you, yeah, yeah. All I had was love for you, love for you, yeah, yeah. Was that just enough to get you through? Breaking my heart, I was a fool for you. All I had was love for you, love for you, yeah, yeah.
It's much too early, or it's far too late. Maybe I'm too old now, or just afraid that you'll walk away. All it took for me to fall, but you don't even know that you ocean wide, and the currents pulling us, dragging me aside. Oh, you're a constellation, and I'm just a star, blinking in the universe, but you'll never notice me at all. Just believe me, even if the words don't come out, they're here inside my head, stuck inside my mouth.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is the last Wednesday of April. I got it right this month. How are we all doing? Good to see lots of faces in the chat that I am familiar with, and maybe there are some new ones that want to speak out and say hey. Happy Wednesday. I have to admit, for me, it's not a happy Wednesday, although it is always good when I'm chatting with you guys. I almost cancelled today's show because I am currently in agony. Ella recommended me doing some Nurofen. The problem I have with doing painkillers is, for me, my back hurting is my body telling me I've put too much strain on it. I need to be really careful. And my worry is I take painkillers, and then that means I ignore the pain and put my back in positions that I should not be putting it in when I should be actually resting. So that's kind of my philosophy behind it. Ben, it's good to see you here, my man. Fellow cyber safer. Hey, Charlotte, good to see you here. But then you can't drink. You know, I've not actually had a lot of alcohol lately. I did think maybe I should do some of that as well. But yeah, it's what was it, Ben? Is it the lumbar curve we talk about? It's the curve in the bottom of your back. I get a problem with my back every couple of years, and the simple reason is because I'm not doing daily stretches or back exercises that we should all be doing to improve our core strength. Because in most modern day life, we aren't using our bodies in ways that, you know, keep muscles, and especially core muscles, strong. And yeah. What brand? These are some Amazon brand in-ear monitors. These are actually in-ear monitors that I wear when touring with the band. So you know, I don't really need to use them for this, but they're comfortable and it works. So yeah, lumbar support. Next level with secret lab chairs, because yeah, these come with these nice little cushions that go right in that gap at the back. So yeah, just a bit of housekeeping. So every Wednesday, Myles Dyer Live takes place here, where we talk about a wide range of issues. Sometimes it's the serious. So we've spoken in recent weeks about mental health and well-being. We've spoken about world events, what's going on in Ukraine. But we also have some fun as well. I think last week was about what are your all-time favourite movies. Had a really good list from you. Have I got the list here? The list is down here somewhere. If you saw the state of my floor. Oh, you know, I actually took a picture of the list and put it on my phone. There's a really cool feature now that you can get on your iPhone where I can take a photo of, let's say I'm at a pub and there's a menu board that's been written in chalk. So it's handwriting, freestyle. And let's say a friend is running late and goes, oh, could you just send me the menu? So I can at least have a look at what's going to be possible to order. I can take a picture of the chalkboard, and then it will detect that there is text, and it will let me highlight the text, and paste it into a note document or an email, even if it's free handwriting. It's absolutely amazing. So that's what I did with the film list. I took a photo of the list I'd written down, and it's now on my phone, saved for another time. Really, really cool tech. Hey, Michael, it's good to see you here. Hey Mojo, thank you for tuning in. You are now a health and wellbeing champion at work. That's awesome. I was actually speaking with a guest for PeepSec, which is a virtual conference that is done every year at CyberSafe. It's free. You can sign up for it if you go to peepsec.com, PEEPSEC. And one of the guests that I interviewed actually is a mental health first aider, which I think is amazing that, you know, you can become a first aider, and then there is that mental health first aider thing as well. And I'm like, I need to definitely get training for that at some point. That's amazing, dude. Was that when working in a store? Oh man, see. You know, when you think about the bystander effect, you know, people that like collapse in the street and everyone walks past or doesn't, everyone gets their phones out, but no one actually intervenes. I think a big part of it is a lot of people aren't first aid trained. They panic and they think someone else will step in. There'll be a doctor somewhere. And it's why I think that first aid should be on the curriculum, without a doubt. And yeah, it's a really cool iPhone feature. So every Wednesday, but because it is the last Wednesday of the month, it's a general Q&A, which means that it's a free-for-all. You can ask me questions, we just chat, there's no real structure to it, and we just have some fun. But, as always, just to promote, My website, mylesdyer.com, for anyone who wants to check out more about me. Patreon.com/Myles Dyer if you want to support the show financially. And where I'm most active, although I haven't been very active this past week, Myles Dyer Official on Instagram. We always end the show with a really fun word game that you all can play along to called Words on Stream. I think we should play a few rounds of it today. Should we break the rule? Ella's saying, "Why aren't you taking Nurofen? I'm worried." Maybe you missed it when I answered that earlier. I was saying that when you take painkillers, my concern is it stops you reacting to what your body's trying to tell you. So if I take painkillers, I won't be in pain. That's great. But my worry is I'll then start putting my back in positions that it doesn't want to be in while it's recovering. But tomorrow for me is payday at work, and I want to check myself into a flotation tank. During the day, maybe, if I get a chance, because a flotation tank, for those that haven't heard me bang on about it many times before, you're in half a ton of Epsom salt. You are completely weightless. And because you are completely weightless, I've gone in with back pain before, and it's completely sorted me out, because for that hour, it's like, okay, I'm not having to support this body up, and, it's able to rest in ways that you don't even get to relax when you're lying on your bed and things like that. You should not imposition your back, Myles. What does that mean? Please explain, Paul. I didn't realise with my new account I couldn't write into the live chat until I proved I was of age using a credit card. Really? That is a new YouTube thing. I didn't know about that. Interesting. That is interesting. Oh no, you would feel like you were trapped. Oh, honestly, it's so good. Do you know what? Should I just throw up on screen video footage of it? Let me just grab one. 1 second. I'm just scrolling through my phone. Just make sure I'm not sending a video where you see me in the nud, because you do it naked. Hey Tabliz, good to see you here. Let's have a look. Downloads. Just checking the video before I put it on screen. Yeah, there we go. You see me topless. This So yeah, you go in a pod for an hour like that, and it's so relaxing. You can leave the pod open if you want, but most people that are worried about claustrophobia and that, by the time you get in it, it's so relaxing. You're like, I'll give it a go. And you can leave the light on, but then as you close it, you can feel better and stuff like that. Ah, okay. You said you might put your back in a position it didn't. Okay, got it. It wouldn't want to be in. I got it. See, I'm very slow. But a good tip for back issues is the best position. Do you know what the best position to sleep in is? It is on your side with your knees slightly bent, and then you put a pillow between your knees just to sort of keep them a bit apart. And that really helped me last night. But I'm supposed to be going into London tomorrow to meet up with my lovely people I work with, because we all work remotely. And then in the evening, there's a party in Canary Wharf, which is actually where there is a flotation tank, which is where I went for my first one, actually. So I could do it there. As long as my back feels a lot better tomorrow. If not, I'm going to have to stay in, because it's about a 2-hour trip to where I need to be tomorrow, and I'm not risking it. Is it like sensory deprivation? Well, I'll talk about it. So, let me pull up. Floatworks is a very popular one in. It's a very popular one in London. There's one in Vauxhall and one in Angel. And yeah, they are sensory deprivation, but Yeah, so each pod contains half a ton of Epsom salt, allowing you to float effortlessly. It matches the temperature of your skin and the air, giving you the feeling of complete weightlessness. So yeah, eventually the only thing you can feel is your mind. It's usually pitch black and silent in the pod too, unless you wish to have relaxing music or the light on. I have it so it plays music for the first 10 minutes, then it slows and quietens, and then it comes on towards the end as well. Free from sensory input, the musculoskeletal system and sympathetic nervous system wind down into a state of deep relaxation and serenity in which your body and mind can heal and replenish, resulting in many benefits like reduced stress and better sleep. A float lasts for 1 hour with 10 minutes of ambient music at the beginning to help you relax, or longer if you request. You have full control of opening and closing the pod and of the light inside it. Music starts again to signal 5 minutes before the end of your float. At Floatworks, this all happens in your own private room, equipped with a shower, complimentary toiletries, and a towel. Yeah, so I've actually gone with nothing other than my work bag, so I've had no change of clothes or anything, because they provide it all there. And it's so, so good. Yeah, the Angel one is the newest one they've built, and I think it's the best because the rooms are completely sealed off. Because sometimes you go in these rooms where there's a window, and although there's a blind, the slightest bit of light means when you're in the pod, you see a slight light on the sort of the join, whereas these ones in Angel are like completely contained. A body pillow is great for the back. You spend all day trying not to be alone with your thoughts. Well, this one, I would say this is different because what I find interesting is you don't realise how bombarded you are with sensory stimuli. You know, everything that you're seeing and all the light that you see, all the sounds that you hear, everything. So yeah, no sight, no sound, weightlessness, no sense of touch. God, your skin feels so amazing. But yeah, people think I always work for these places because I go on about it. But for me, it's like flotation tanks are not something you're going to stumble across. You're only ever going to go to them because of a recommendation. And when I used to have a more steady income, I have a steady income now, which is why I'm going to start doing it again. But for the past 6 years, I've sort of taken a break. But yeah, I think, how much is it? Is it usually expensive? I mean, look, it's not cheap, but I think it's incredibly good value for money. So, I mean, look, prices, here we go. Oh, wow, they do. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, I'm going to have to tell people about this. That is amazing. So a single float is £55. There are some places I know that do it for 40, sometimes 50. But this introductory package is a steal. So you get 3 1-hour floats, complimentary towels and toiletries, which is always the case, selection of herbal teas. That's how I discovered Positivity, which I drink a lot of. It's really, really good. It's a one-time offer for new customers. Individual use only. Floats cannot be shared and valid for 3 months. It's so good. It's so good. But I'm good. They also do memberships. One float. So if you do 1 float a month, it's £45, or 2 floats. I mean, to be honest, I would say if you did it once a month, that would seriously change your life. But at the same time, although I strongly recommend it, I can't tell what you're going to like. However, the people that work at these places are so good because they don't want people turning up. They're not going to try and force sell it to someone who's going to then go in and start screaming and banging on the inside, get me out, get me out. But there are people that go with PTSD and they do it and it relaxes them. A lot of sports athletes, I'm thinking of Ben in the chat, he does marathons and everything. He's hardcore, super impressed. But a lot of professional sports athletes use it for, state of mind, focus, but also for replenishing their energy, for sleeping better and muscle relaxation and all that. Yeah, go Ben. honestly, the people that I work with at CyberSafe are beyond impressive. I feel so lucky to work with so many incredibly talented and amazing people that want to make the world a better place. So the worst response I've heard from anyone that I've recommended it to, and I've recommended it to tens of people, I think it was my mum or my dad. One of them said, yeah, that was really good. I probably wouldn't do it again. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. And my theory is the first time you ever do it is one of the best experiences you ever have because you don't know what to expect. Whereas the second time is probably the worst one you'd ever experience because you say, oh, I know what this is like now. But every time you do it, it's a different experience. I've sometimes done it where I've not been able to settle down and I've come out early. It just depends on how you are. But yeah, your skin feels amazing afterwards. Your hair feels great. So yeah, it was funny. I was speaking with a colleague earlier about my back and they said, oh, you should run a bath. I've literally had my bathroom redone and had the bath removed. And maybe put some Epsom salts in it. And I was like, oh, how about half a ton of Epsom salt? Because that's exactly what this is about. I found a place here where you can to psychotherapy while in a floating tank. That's awesome. Well, funnily enough, I need to catch up with comments in the chat. I have seen them. I was given a chance to try something out last time I went in, which was, now I'm going to show this. Just getting it off my phone. Do you know what? Let me send that as well. Let's just show this. This is the pod itself. Like, it's like something from Alien. They're so cool. They're so cool. I think they're about 13 grand, but then you got to run them, clean them, and stuff like that. No, I was going to show this. Michael, who runs it, I get on really well with him. The one near me and near Reading. He gave me these. Now, some of you may have all known about these before. This was new to me. So these are headphones or earphones, but what they do is they vibrate through the bone in front of your ear. So it means while I'm wearing earplugs, it plays it very quietly and the sound quality is incredible. And so while I was in the pod, I was listening to like a 30, I think it was like a 10-minute guided meditation, and it was absolutely incredible. I mean, the tech is really interesting. Ben, honestly, have a good one, Ben. Have a good night, dude, and hopefully see you tomorrow if I'm in London, and if you are as well. Actually, you're not in London, are you? I think you said you weren't making it. Epsom salts are the best for soreness, but not good for cuts. But they always give you Vaseline. So because seriously, if you've got even the smallest cut, when you go into half a ton of Epsom salt, you're going to feel it. Into the bone. Yeah. They just drill it in. They just drill it into your skull and you're like, wow, this sounds really good quality. What would you recommend if you can't meditate? Would a podcast or audiobook do? Well, I mean, in flotation tanks, it's for me, some people describe it not in a disparaging way. It's like some people might go, oh, it's meditation for lazy people. I know what they mean. I just think it's completely different because it's a physiological transformation of who you are and how you are. And actually, when I got home after the first time I did it, it was a 2-hour trip back from Canary Wharf. And I remember being on the train. It was really busy, really noisy. And yet I felt I had everyone at sort of a bit of a distance. Like, it felt like I was in a bubble of complete focus. And then I got home and I was like, I'm really worried about losing this Zen feeling. So I played some Fortnite, which is a very, very active PlayStation game. All your neurons will be firing up as you play it. And I genuinely played the best I'd ever done because I was so focused. And again, it goes back to what I was saying about sports people doing it, is it just cleans out your brain and helps you focus in ways that are just absolutely incredible. All right, dude. Okay, very well noted. Very, very noted. Doesn't sound dumb at all. Meditation is difficult. I mean, guided meditation is always really, really important. I will link, actually, one of my all-time favourite meditations, which I've actually listened to just lying in bed before going to sleep, especially when I've been anxious. Anxiety guided meditation. Let's have a look here. I'll put the link in the chat when I find it. This one, guided. This is amazing. Even if you're not feeling anxious, it's really good. And there's a line towards the end that, when it's said, it is so it makes me cry, because it's this real sense of relief. It's amazing, really, really amazing. So yeah, give that a go. The thing about meditation and mindfulness is there's ways to just, practice it, just 1 minute a day, and you might be like, oh, but that's nothing. But I read a blog once about someone who, they wanted to do 10 minutes of meditation every day, and they did it for a few days and they stopped. I relate to that quite a lot. And so what they said was, all right, I'm going to do just 1 minute of meditation a day. And, is that even worth it? And what happened was, ended up doing way more. And the reason why is, when we try and start a new habit, don't let perfection be enemy of the good. The first step of a habit is just doing something, is making something a routine. Then you can scale it up once you've made it a part of your routine. And yeah, really, really, really good. Should go see Thomas work. He hardly works. Cool. So yeah, flotation tanks. Hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. I'm literally going to check and see if I've been paid now. It will be probably at midnight, but let's have a look. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Lucas, how you doing, buddy? I love this, that people stop by for the first time in ages. 10 years. It's amazing how time flies, huh? Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. I do this every week. Same time here. So today's, because it's the last Wednesday of the month, it's just a very casual, laid-back chat. No structure of anything. But on future weeks, we do topics and things like that, and quizzes, and although we are going to be playing a word game very, very shortly. Cool. Any other questions? Do we want to play the word game now? Words on stream. Should we give it a go? We can do. Yeah, 1 minute meditations can be really, really good. Dude. Your vote is to leave it for a little bit longer. What about the stick-aid shirts? Dude, I've still got them back here. And I've just managed to get, in the last week, packets for sending them out. Also, sending Quest for Empathy shirts that I still need to send out. So, in terms of those that want the stick-aid shirts, we are going to have to find out a way of doing it. I think we've got a bank holiday weekend. I think bank holiday Monday on Monday. So this weekend, hopefully I can do it. As soon as my back's sorted as well. not bending over, packing stuff. To be honest, when I'm not working at the moment, I'm just like lying in bed. But yeah, good call about that. 15-minute naps. I can't do it. All right, man. Noted. Do you get days where all you want to do is sleep and ignore everything and everyone? I don't actually, come to think about it, because when I want to sort of cut myself out from life, I'll probably do something to keep I don't really lie around in bed. I always think going to bed is a good reset. If you're having a really bad day, just go to sleep, because when you wake up, you won't even be thinking about what annoyed you or what bothered you for the first 5-10 minutes. So if you go to bed and you have your clothes ready for when you wake up, and when you wake up, you make your bed, have a shower, bath, get changed, make yourself a hot drink, go for a walk, that can really kickstart a day in a really, really great way. What's your favourite candy? Really hard-hitting question. Oh, man. We should do a chocolate bar episode, shouldn't we? To talk about chocolate bars, candy bars. Go through what the best snacks are. I do. In terms of like a chocolate bar, do you have this in other countries? Wait, has this been discontinued? The Kit Kat. Chunky. Wow, they got cookie dough and popcorn now. Ugh. But yeah, it's the peanut butter one. Kit Kat Chunky peanut butter is absolutely yum, yum, yum. I'm not into peanut M&Ms though. Oh, that'll be for later. But yeah, really, really good. I was at Toronto. Oh, excuse me. For 777, so in 2007. Toronto was great. I had a really weird experience there, though. That sounds rank. You're not a peanut butter fan. Okay. Reese's Pieces. Oh, yeah. No, it's good. It's good, man. Okay. Well, they've got popcorn now ones and cookie dough, which I'm not sure about. Yeah, really strange experience when I was in Canada. So in 2007 in Toronto, wow, it's actually on Wikipedia. Oh, maybe this is a different one. So, 2007, it was in Toronto at the Science Museum, a YouTube gathering, and I can't remember what happened. I was going to stay with some YouTubers, and in the end, it meant me sleeping on the couch with my feet arching over to the bed. Yes, because the person I was staying with was I fell out with, and they'd been really horrible for me for reasons I won't go into now. It's a story for another time. And so I just went and stayed with other people. And then on the last night, there was a YouTube friend I met at the event, and they said, do you want to come hang out tonight? And so they lived in the area, so I went to their apartment, had drinks, had a really good night, and they had massive glass windows all around looking out. And it felt like the movie Cloverfield, for anyone that's... We spoke a bit about it last week. First, there was a massive rumble. Like, the whole place started shaking. And it's that whole thing of like, did you feel that? What was that? And they're like, I don't think it was anything. And then we thought we heard like alarms and stuff. And then there was another rumble, and like the sky lit up. And it was like something from Cloverfield, like a sort of a fireball in the sky. But we were just like, couldn't really register what was going on, and just left it there. Anyway, I stayed over, and then the next day, I leave, and as I'm walking through the street, it is empty. It was like a zombie movie, and then there were police cars going down the street. I had no idea what was going on, and it turned out there was a massive explosion. Well, it says here 2000. Oh no, I got it wrong. It was in 2009, so it was 789. Here it is. Oh my goodness. Because the event was 789, although it's saying this is 2018. 7-8. When was the YouTube Toronto thing? Yeah, it was 2009. Oh no, it was 8. Oh god, do you know what? I'm getting all these dates wrong. It wasn't. It was 888, which would make sense because it happened. Oh my god, I'm getting confused with all these YouTube gathering dates. Yeah, August 2000. Okay, this was it. Honestly, so surreal. Yeah, it was all closed. I know, it's 777 was the New York one. 789 was, I think it was in New York as well. 888 was in Toronto. But yeah. But look, this is what it looked like.
Having trouble with corners and edges.
Obviously off the advert. Oh, I love this.
While installing skirting, having a tough time replicating irregular shape.
Yeah, here it is. It will light up the sky in a minute.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like a mushroom cloud.
I felt that explosion.
It was just that bit. Like, yeah.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
It was absolutely incredible. I'm just having a look at some of these. It is pretty crazy. Yeah. Isn't it weird that that's my memory? That's my memory of Toronto 888. I also remember that the Canadian News interviewed me and they called me Myles Cryer. Even though I gave him my card. Some journalism, huh? Scary biscuits indeed. Yeah, well, it's like a lot of things. Like when you're in earthquakes and that, you don't really notice it until after it's happened. Do I still go to these YouTube gathering events? I mean, yeah, I miss the early days because they were smaller. There was a lot more close community. Now it's very transactional because it's just, it's a business now for people in terms of exposure. I mean, I can literally go to YouTube gatherings now and not one person will know who I am. Which is just so at odds with, how it used to be back in the day. And that's fine. Like, the cycle of a product, I am long gone. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible how they've gone, but I do miss the good old days where everything was a lot more, it felt more local. Yeah. 789. Yep, 789. That is why 6 is afraid of 7. For sure, for sure. Cool. Right. It's so... Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm really wanting to move around, but I know I need to keep my back straight. Yeah, it's it was surreal. But I've been in earthquakes as well. I was in an earthquake when I was at university, so in Hertfordshire, and this is a great example of how your mind reacts to things that are so odd. So I was sitting up in bed. I think I was watching stuff on my laptop on YouTube, and suddenly everything was rumbling, and it sounded like a car had just come in and parked in the garage underneath me. Like, it moved in. Everything was rumbling and stuff like that. And then it stopped, and I thought, okay, who's just driven over? But then I was like, wait a minute, we don't even have a garage. Below me is the kitchen, and it was an earthquake. That's what it was. When I was in Santa Monica staying with a friend in 2007, my friend Giselle, she had gone out with her mum. I'd woken up after they both left. I went into the bathroom, went to brush my teeth. I turned the tap on. Everything started shaking, completely coincidental. And I was like, what? So I turned the tap off and it stopped. I was like, that's really weird. What the fuck have I done? So I then go outside, and it's sort of like it's like a block where we're on the upstairs overlooking. And there was neighbours like sweeping up plants, plant pots that had broken and stuff like that. And yeah, it was an earthquake. So, have any of you been in earthquakes? I do not remember that explosion. Buntsfield explosion. Let's have a look. I see it's come up with
Hello again, welcome back. You're watching the ITV.
Couple of days, they may not. They will then have called on any point taking the risk that.
Hi, can you give us an idea about the extent of...
wow.
It must be a huge area.
Do you know what I was thinking about though? Was this was from last year, where a fire rages on an ocean. They were putting out a fire. So they were using water to put out an ocean that was on fire.
We think it's our job to make
this is why humanity's fucking stupid. Look at this. It looks like a portal to hell. Gulf of Mexico. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Hey Marty, you come just in time. Yeah, oh crumbs, I'm sure that's what they thought. I always think about when disasters happen, what the first reaction was of whoever was in charge. So when we had the horse meat scandal at Tesco's in the UK, that horse meat was found in their meat products, I just have this image of some guy in an office in a meat packing factory, and he sees on the news about horse meat, and he just goes, quick, get it out, get it out. You know what I mean? Like putting blankets over horses and shit like that. Just absolutely freaking the fuck out. Just like that initial reaction of like being caught. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right. Everybody, we might only have time to play one of these actually, but we'll see how we do, because I do want to finish on time tonight, just because I haven't been feeling particularly great. Horse meat is so effing good. Okay, people. So, you know how this works. You know how this works, don't you? Let me move my head. So, scan the code, and then we'll be ready to go. Let's see if we can beat level 16. But every one of you who are watching right now, we need you in the chat helping us out. Even if you've not spoken throughout the live show, it's totally fine. But enjoy the extra features. And let's do this. Let me get some music on. Rogue, this artist, Rogue, I'm going to put both their songs on first. I love these. I love Rogue's music. Here we go. So good. Let's do this, everybody. Good luck. For those that not played it, you just gotta guess as many 4-letter words or longer. Type it in the chat. Thanks, Mojo. Glad you like the playlist. United, well done. But when you guess one right, you'll see that your name has a padlock on it, and that means you can't guess again until the padlock here. Always add a D at the end. Is June the word? June? No. Wow, Marty. Oh, that was good actually. Quite similar. Whoa, team, we're smashing this. Can we get them all, though? 3 left. 4-letter beginning with T. Time. Well done. That was a great first level, everybody. Well done. At this rate, we're going to be at level 16 in no time. If you're watching and just tuned in, be sure to hit that like button. It supports the channel. And let's continue. We got this. Yeah, collectively we are on fire this week. Oh, Marty. Is he just kicking ass or is he cheating? I'm kidding. He's smashing it. No, no. Bender. Oh no, that's 2 E's. We can change the future, you know. That's what you remind me. Love that song. I'll play another one from Rogue. I need to listen to more of their stuff. 2 nudes in 1 game. I'm playing terrible this round. Look at this. So they're in alphabetical order. So there's one that's R-U. That's a tough one. Well done again, everyone. Honestly. This song reminds me of Tetris Effect. It has a few musical things going on. Oh, Mojo, you beat me to it. Well played. Forever. Oh, no. Is further a word? Nice. But how do you spell further? Because I've not... I thought it was further like that, but no. Freer. Yeah. Right, there's something that a four-letter word that starts with a letter F or lower in the alphabet. Ever. Well done. Oh, everyone. Listen. This is, without doubt, the strongest performance ever. Well done. Well done. But the thing is, not to get ahead of ourselves, it's always brutal once we get to... let me just move myself out of the way so you can see the scores at the moment. It always gets brutal when we get to the mystery word. Yeah. Myself up there. Right, let's go. Hopefully I'm not in the way of anything. Oh yeah, I'm just covering level 9. That's easy. Right. Right, there is a fake letter. As soon as someone uses a word that you could add a D on, just give it a go. So is nape not a word? No, we've got no more 5 letters now. Wow, it's all 4 letters now. Yeah, Z is fake. Right, there's something else beginning with A or a D, maybe, or an E. Wow. Everybody. So good. Onwards to victory. There's a fake letter in this one. Socks. So you can do sock, singular. I'll do it. You beat me. Sack, yep. What is the fake letter? Is A. No, it's not. G. Okay. Kazakh. I didn't even know that was a word. Okay, we've done it, but let's see. No, it's all right. It's always we discuss and we get it. Asks. Tasks? Yeah. Look at any of the 4 letters and then add an S on it. We've got sacks though. Soaks. We haven't done soaks yet. Someone do soaks. Nice. Tasks. Okay. Well done again. I think that's going to be a 1 star. Maybe 2? 2. Right, level 14. Level 14 is the one that has always defeated us, except once when we got to level 16. But this is where there is going to be a fake letter and then there's a mystery one. So the mystery one we don't know until we get it. And I don't think it even tells us. So if you use a letter that's hasn't appeared and it counts, just make it clear, all caps in the chat. Because if we leave it until the very end when it reveals it, we won't have enough guesses to complete it. So we do need to get it soon on. Right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah, we need this. 3, 2, 1. Now for the real countdown. We got this, everybody. Right. Oh, this is a horrible one. Force. Fall. Can we do forward, maybe? Right, cool. Okay, so we got C. Can we do chore? Is it H? No. Forced. So D. D is the hidden letter. Nice one. Guys, D is the hidden letter. Use D, 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 D. And V is fake. Great. Coda. Can do code. C-O-D-E. Great. Almost there. Chord. So we can do chord. Oh yeah. Add D to... Cred. Well done, everyone. I don't think we're going to hit 16. Okay. 16 is our record. 15 we're on now. Let's go. We've got to do it again now. Find another secret one. Cruel. Decor. So O is the secret letter. Oh, look at this. What is the fake? Is it the U? U is fake. Yeah, U is fake. Okay. How about order? Order. 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 Which is actually spelled O-R-D-A-H. Order. Corda. Corda. What a mighty. Well done, everybody. Right, we are now at the gate of the record, which is level 16. We've got both the secret ones very early on, so we're getting really good at guessing those secret ones. So great work. Can we set a new record today? Can we end the month with a new record? There's only one way to find out, and that is with tune. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. I'm putting an S on your toner. It's not letting me do it unless it's not one. Right, I'm putting an S. I think S is the fake. S is the fake letter, which is annoying. Oh, they've got to be 5 letters. Fortune. It's fortuned with a D. You. Oh, you. Yeah, you. Go. I played abysmal in that last one. That is a punch in the gut. 16 is still the one that we always get stuck on. Anyway, let's look at these scores. Look at all these players. 10 of us. It is so difficult. So difficult. But everyone chipped in with good points. Good points. So, huge thank you. What does reward do? Don't know. Okay, everybody. We played really good rounds right from the get-go. We did really, really well. And then in those final rounds, we were guessing the secret letter. We did get the U, but the moment it says that S is the fake letter, that messes you up so much because S is such a good letter for the start of a word and also for the end. D and S are really good ones for adding on. If you have an E, having an S at the end or a D can really help you double up your entries. But yeah, really, really good fun. No, you did really good. You got a lot of the top answers right from the get-go. I was getting suspicious of you. So, look, I want to send lots of love out there. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your April. I need to go to bed now and lie on my side, and hopefully my back will feel better in the morning. Yeah, I just want to send lots of love out there. As I've explained in a previous week, it's been a tough time for me at the moment, but got a really good supportive family and friends, and obviously I've got you guys. But I am okay, just, cruising through it with, what adversity does. My grandma's funeral is going to be on May 7th, so a week on Monday. So that'll be good for closure and spending time with family and things like that. But yeah, another show. Not much left at all. Not much left at all. But yeah, really, really appreciate that. But as always, end of a show, I want to say love, respect, empathy. Adios till next time. And now it's down for you and your final thoughts. Much love.
On the road, I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Chasing sunsets all alone.
you want to see how I look when I'm walking around with my bad back? I hobble around like an old man. I walk like this. It's so bad. I can't even, standing up straight would be like that, but I'm like hobbled like that. It's so bad. It's so ridiculous. What song is it? The song is J Cosmic. J Cosmic is the artist. And it's called Ocean Eyes. When I heard it in the car, I was just like, my God, I love this song. And yeah, the idea of having the music come up when it plays would be great. And you know, it's hard work, as you say, if you're going to manually do it. But with a lot of these things, you can get them automated. I just need to work out how to have it automated, or if it's possible. To be honest, Ecamm, this broadcast software, Ocean Eyes. I mean, I'll show you here. This is it. Ah, it was on Fortnite Radio. Interesting. Need to look it up. Nah, it's Ocean Eyes is a very popular song name. But yeah. Yeah. Actually, let me get the link to that now. Actually, if any of you got Spotify, I have quite a few good playlists actually. Oh yeah, Ours is really, really good. Yeah, if any of you got Spotify, go here and just like it and just give it a listen and let me know sometime what songs you like. I've actually ordered them as well. For the most part, so there is a general progression, and then it ends with some epics. But yeah, it's called EDM Joy. And if you want something, actually no, I'll leave it there. This week, that'll be the one playlist I recommend. EDM Joy. Plenty there. 4.5 hours of music. Oh yeah, and the flotation tank stuff. I'm glad there's good recommendations and stuff to check out. So yeah, I'm signing off now, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and I hope my back sorts out because it's annoying. Oh, and in 50 minutes' time, don't forget PSVR Without Parole is on. I saw some of you were in the chat last week. It was really, really great to see. But yeah, the VR show 11 o'clock every Friday night is such a blast. Had a really good one last week as well. And actually, if you ever want to watch the shows on replay, they're now on my YouTube channel. So, oh man, and then I really need to go. I've actually updated my channel now. So here you have Quest for Empathy, and Brian, the last one, is the founder of Without Parole. Obviously all the weekly live shows are here. And then here, PSVR Without Parole every Friday. So all the Friday episodes I'm on are here. And yeah. It's just nice to have them on the channel. Then all my band music videos are here. Media appearances. When I spoke at the United Nations couple of years ago, mental health, and then just links and that. So yeah, check out the channel. I need to update this header. I've had this for a long time, but I do like the image. but I do need to get something else made. But yeah, I need to bring back the podcast, and it is coming back, all in good time. So yeah, have a good week, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on Friday. Peace.